Hey, Dr. Sharnael, Wolverton-Sehon here, doing a quick video en route to going out of town. This one is going to be about the science of entanglement. So I hope that you guys will start sharing and tagging because this is really good information. Julie and Jessica, how are you? Happy Friday. Hey, Janelle. So, excuse me being in the dark and in my car, hashtag more mom van classes here. But I was so compelled that I had to pull over and talk about this, Beth and Julie. I'm really excited about this topic, Brenda. The science of entanglement. Now, if you guys did not watch my video on to be or not to be part 3, or if you did not watch a video regarding the science of telepathy, I encourage you to go back and go to my YouTube and check out both of those because this will help. These are kind of piggybacked on those things, but we touched on entanglement there on both of those topics and both of those videos, Margie. And in specifics, I spoke about some experiments that were done with 20 couples who were put in separate rooms. Their spouses and or partners were put in separate rooms, and then they were connected to all these brain scans, Elizabeth, and they would have a screen in front of them that would flash, Michelle, and as it would flash, when the pictures that would come up on the flash would be their partner, and when they would see their partner on the screen, Robin, they would have a response physically, and their spouse, who was in another location in a room that was completely secure and soundproof, that spouse actually had a similar response as if it was being known or someone was being aware of. And they would intermittently flash these pictures of the spouse, and when they were taken away, there was a response in the body which almost said, like, where did she go or where did he go? There was a feeling of loss, and it was proving how couples, once they've been around each other in the same biofield and have done time together, that sounds terrible, have had quality time together, not done time together, how their nervous system, they actually tested their nervous system and their interfacing brain waves to one another, and remotely could test that they were able to match and or be at a same interface level. Therefore, they were so in sync on this nervous system level and in a body response level, Chris and Olivia, how are you? That they were able to actually know the thoughts or be aware of on a quantum level or a telepathic level of the other person and be aware of thoughts of what someone's thinking or feeling at the time. So this morning I was thinking about all those things and actually ran across an article about some people, Candace, that did a group study of those who, a group and several groups who came together and chose to do entanglement at the same time on purpose to see if they could be connected on the same level. Because obviously we checked out couples, but this also went to family members, children, really good friends, just people who had spent time together. And now they put strangers in a room and had them go on retreats, and they were having the same response with the nervous system and the body, which is because a direct result of the biofield. Now, whatever we're thinking and we're feeling, of course, that goes into the biofield. This biofield is very tangible. And when they did these experiments, by the end of the retreat, they found out that these guys were connected. They were able to connect on some things, and they did have similar results of these couples after being together over time. Wow. What does that say? Well, I'll tell you what. For one thing, it says it's really important who you're hanging out with. Because if you are hanging out with low frequency people who don't necessarily understand provision or health or God I am things, then you can, if you're not awake, you can actually be susceptible to falling into their frequency or their brain waves or their nervous system. And, you know, over time, you know, when you were a kid, you always heard, or at least I did, that, you know, you had to be super careful, Tanya, who you were hanging out with, because you were either guilty by association or you could be endorsed and brought up and by association. So it's kind of like real estate. If you have a small house, but you build that small, if you have some land and a big subdivision with ginormous mansions, but you build it on a piece of property and your house may be smaller, just by association of being in that subdivision with bigger houses, your real estate goes up. So you can actually be up in frequency by who you're hanging out with and what you're doing and getting into that biofield. Now, this is important on a lot of different levels, and I want to talk about a couple because this is going to be short, but they always talk about, too, if you don't know someone personally, to go meet with 5 of their friends, and you will quickly know who that person is based on those 5 people. And that's kind of scary, too, depending on who you're hanging out with. So it's really, really a good time. And the Bible even talks about this. And so let's be careful about who we're hanging out with, number one. But also, when you're in the position of choosing a doctor or a mentor or a coach of some kind, a financial advisor, please make sure that this is someone that has the integrity and the wholeness and the awareness and the understanding of things that you choose in your life. Because again, if you are not awake, then you can actually be susceptible to the frequency of the brain waves and the current of the heart and the biofield of these people and their frequency. And of course, you attract that too. So again, you're going to have to do inner work. So you're attracting these positive people in your life, and there can be like-minded people together that are really good. I have some amazing friends that I've been 30 years friends with, that we are like-minded, and we've all grown and built together and awakened together, and it's been an awesome journey. And so that being said, you would not go to a doctor who had never helped anyone out balance in cancer, because you would want to go to someone who's done it, you know, nor would you want to go to a baseball coach for a chiropractic session. You know, we want to be really careful of who we're going to and why we're going to those people, and we want to ask the right questions to make sure that these people have actually know what they're doing and that they're at the level, not just because of the knowledge, you guys, but because of the biofield and because the energy that you are putting yourself into. It's very, very important. So when I woke up this morning, and we've talked about other videos, if you look at my other videos, the biofield, which comes from the heart, actually contains code. Like the shadow that Peter had, because of his intimacy with the Lord and remembering I am healing, he actually had a biofield that produced health and miracles. And we can all have that intimacy. If you want to talk about knowing 5 friends, you want to talk about remembering who God is in you fully, then that's a whole different biofield, where you're not only going to be straight and full and be who God is in you fully to be able to attract better things, but you're going to be able to transfer that out into other people and their biofields, because you are more awake and you are more aware, and God I am is in you fully. So we have to remember and choose that God in us is full, that we are the mind of Christ, that we can do greater things than these, that as we take our thoughts captive and we replace them with the imaginations and the truth of who God is, that can be your biofield. And still, I will still tell you, I would still advise you to be careful and to be wise about who you're spending time with. This morning when I woke up, I had this yearning, I don't know what the word is, a God idea, that I was choosing to have a coach in my location because of this stuff and because of the biofield. I actually have a coach, Adina, who's amazing, and she's in Idaho. And when I woke up this morning having the idea that I really wish I had a physical coach who was here live. Justine, you're supposed to be in Spain. That I wish I had a physical coach here live in my presence and in my biofield, so I would be able to feel that vibration, to feel that biocode, to catch it. Because again, studies and studies and studies have shown that when you may be going through and or have went through a dis-ease in your body, but if you go hang out with someone who has already been through that disease, come on the other side and been healed, then there is code within that biofield that you can actually catch the maps. You can catch the code and you can get healing within your body. Same with wealth, same with knowledge, same with fitness, same with remembering. All of these things are super, super important. So like I said, this morning I woke up going, I really wish that I had someone live and in person who was kicking my behind, cancel, every day in the gym, and I was interfacing with in the biofield. Although my coach who's in Idaho is amazing and you guys know her and she's awesome. There's another person that I really look up to, her name is Christmas Abbott. I follow her on Facebook. She's got some great quotes. I look at her pictures every day, and she's someone that I admire and I look to for her decisions, for her attitude, for a lot of choices that she's making and or has made to get to the point where she is. Now again, fill in the blank, whether it's provision, maybe Bill Gates is your person, maybe acting, maybe some great fireman or teacher or grandfather or mother or whatever it is, you fill in the blanks of who you're choosing to catch on with. But for me, I'm giving you my story so you understand the situation. When I woke up this morning, I thought to myself, I wish I had someone here live in my location. And not only did I create that, within 2 hours, someone had contacted me without me doing anything about it because my mind thought it, my heart felt it, it came into my biofield, and it was created. Literally, someone came to me and said, hey, I don't know if you're interested in this, but I know someone who's a trainer and they're in your area and they've been through competitions and they're training a couple of my friends in competitions and they're all on the natural health thing and you guys would just gel and la la la. So yes, I created that, but here's the other thing that happened. Just a little while ago, someone sent me this video, which I posted on my Swiftfire Ministries page. I encourage you to go look at it. I'm going to almost verbatim tell you what it says because I choose not to screw this up. But this person was talking about how 90% of all atoms in the body cycle in a year. Okay, Holly, Brian, and that on any given day, about 1 kilogram of solid is exchanged, 2.5 water, and one kilogram of air is exchanged a day, which is a total of about 7% kilogram that's exchanged out from you. You are who you are, but 7% of you will be exchanged out somehow in the atmosphere every single day. And 7% of you that cycled out yesterday is gone, and 7% new is with you. That's equivalent to like an arm, the mass of your arm. So cancel clear. Yeah, let's say the equal of your arm leaving every day and a new arm coming in. Not a real arm, but just the mass of the atoms involved in what an arm would be. So over 2 weeks, the entire mass is actually exchanged. And you are who you are, but you're completely different from 2 weeks ago on a physical level, which is kind of interesting, okay? And stay with me, I have a point here. That means, where is this exchange happening, and who are you exchanging this with? We are an interbeing that's interbecoming as we exchange and exchange and exchange. Who are we interfacing with? Who are we connecting with? Who are we exchanging this with? Well, the globe. Literally the globe. The winds of the air are the breath. Literally on the planet, you are breathing air right now that may have been in freaking Germany 4 or 5 days ago, and vice versa. Jasenia is in Spain right now. She may be breathing in air or drinking something, whether it's from the air, hydrated, and then rained on, and then recycled from something here in the States. We are constantly evolving and moving and exchanging, and we could be inhaling and exhaling something right now that could grow a flower in freaking Iceland in a couple days. I know, it's crazy, right? So why am I bringing this up? Because to me, when I watched this video, which you guys should go watch, it's on my Facebook page. When I watched this video, I was like, wow, we are so connected. You know, and I get that we are so connected, and that, you know, God says that we all come from God. We're in His image. We are one. The separation is an illusion. All those things. But this was really encouraging to me because, again, what I was thinking this morning is that I needed someone to be in my biofield. And I'll tell you the truth. When someone's in your biofield, it's way quicker and way more powerful for me to have like a coach or a doctor or someone who's been healed of something already in my presence. Because there's code and maps there that are quick, okay? Just like you can jump in an ocean and within 7 minutes your frequency is completely grounded and you are good within 7 minutes. You don't have the same effect sitting on the beach. It takes 30 minutes just sit on the beach and listen to the ocean, okay? But if you're within earshot of the ocean, your frequency you are completely grounded in 30 minutes. Way different if you're in the ocean. So I'll say this. Can you change your biofield by remote? Yeah, you can. Can I be influenced on a biofield level from Adina or Chris Abbott, or can my voice help you program? Can other teachers on YouTube, on Instagram, on Skype, on the telephone, through writing, cause there's no separation in time and space. Love goes, there's no time and location in love. Love is a frequency that God is love, and He is all those things, and He's on the entire earth, and He's in you, and He's in us, and there is no separation. So I really do hope that you guys are getting this. I would love to hear what's connecting for you with this information, because I know that light bulbs were going off for me like crazy, so much that I could barely contain myself. I had to pull over and share after I saw that. But I hope that you're catching the vibe of what I'm saying. I hope that when you go to get a mentor, that you consider if they've done it before. Go find someone who's already done it. Someone who believes in you and sees you already provided for, already healthy, already strong, already doing whatever it is that you choose, whether it's real estate, being a fireman, a policeman, whatever. Go find someone that's done it. For this year, 2018 coming up, this is important for you to get 4 or 5 people that have done it already. And to really reprogram, whether it's through videos or hanging out with or going to their house, going to have a coffee, whatever, if it's live or remote, get someone to help you get to that next level of awakening. I've had those people in my life, and they've awakened me. And I'm choosing to even find more people who will connect the dots and help me get to a more heightened frequency and a higher space, so I can do all the things, and you can do all the things that God's called you to do. He will supply those people to you and to me, so we can be one and do the things that we're called to do on this earth. If this resonates with you, please like and love, please tag and share. Again, please go back to my YouTube, subscribe, and go watch To Be or Not to Be Part 3, and also watch the Science of Telepathy. And also, you guys have till tonight to go to my Facebook page, and if you scroll down, I'm giving away a fun oil that's available right now. You just have to follow the directions. You can either go to my Instagram, which the link is there, on my Facebook, and you guys can go have a chance to win a fun oil. I'm going to announce that tomorrow. So I also have a very, very special announcement on Saturday, so look forward to that. Saturday morning I will be giving you guys a great opportunity for a really fun thing that we're going to do in 2018, starting January 3rd. I'm really excited about that. So if you're not my friend, hit the follow button, and definitely tag and share. And you guys have a great weekend. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if this is helping you at all. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.